So yes, every time I start the game from in the Mages Guild, I'm electronic for some reason. Hey guys, Second Double A here, and welcome back. I'm already gonna pause because I just remembered I need to wait for several days. So, be right back.
At the worst possible time, the council is in ruins. A course of action could not be agreed upon. Some felt that we are in danger of being exterminated and that it is time to fight back. Others felt it appropriate to fight fire with fire, as it were. The council has shattered and artifacts have been lost. The necromancer's amulet and the bloodworm helm have been taken.
What's the
A
bloodworm
group of
helm?
mages led by Erlav Jarol took the helm and have retreated to Fort Telemann in an effort to study it further. They hope to learn enough from it to find some way to fight Manimarco. I tried to dissuade them, but it was no use. I would like the helm returned so that it may be kept safe here in the university. I fear Erlav has made himself a target for the necromancers.
What's the necromancer's amulet?
Karanya insisted on removing it from the university. She said it posed a threat to the safety of the Imperial City. While I do not doubt that she was right, I question whether her motives were genuine. She seemed all too eager to explore its power. I fear she is not safe from the minions of the King of Worms. She is at Fort Ontas. Please go there and return with the amulet. Help her to see that she should not use the weapons of the enemy, especially out of fear.
Yep, okay.
Be
Bye.
seeing you.
How goes it?
How are you today?
Fantastic.
We travel by night.
Ah, you must be the Arcane University's newest addition.
Whoa!
I love that they just keep talking even if you walk way away from them. Where am I going? That's a long way. Okay. Answer southeast. It's weird how, like, I don't know, fast-paced the non-combat music can get. Because, like, it constantly makes me think that I've started combat. Got 2,500 feet to walk. So, this is going to take a little longer than our usual skin grad trip. Maybe 10 minutes? Anyway. I'll probably be swimming in the Naben Bay the whole time, huh? At least I think this is technically the Niben Bay. Here. I'm going to pause the recording. I'll unpause it if anything interesting happens. Alright, I've finally washed back onto shore. As you can see, I've been swimming for a while. It's now... Well, I'd like to tell you, but apparently there are enemies nearby. There's a way to check, right? Is there not? There we go. It's 10:32 p.m. So I've been swimming for a long time. I know how this goes. Your money or your life or whatever.
Your money.
No.
We can.
Apparently I broke his armor. Anyway. Swam for a few hours. In-game hours, of course. And now we're back on land. I've always wondered if there's a way to, like, access Hawkhaven. You know, the place outside the testing hall. I've always wondered if there was a way to access that location naturally without console commands. Because, like, probably not, but I haven't explored every single inch of the map, and I'm pretty sure the real answer is absolutely not. If I'm not mistaken, Hawkhaven is locked, basically, waterlogged. So, like, there's no way to actually access it. But you never know. I'm sure someone knows by now, but I don't. I'm gonna have to. I haven't done this in a while, but I think I'm gonna have to go through the entirety of I can't remember the name of the place, but the place where you have to get the Colossal Soul Gem from Falkar. I'll probably have to go through the entirety of that place because I can't turn invisible. So there's no way he doesn't notice me and retreat. Huh? Anything interesting? Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever played with blunt weaponry. Maybe I'll try that sometime. Play with a mace or a hammer. Hammer would be fun because they're so slow. And I'm such a speedy player usually. Alright, I'm ready to level up again. Finally gonna hit level 10. Huh? All these necromancers, and you never actually see them do necromancy. They just summon a skeleton. Wimps. Or a ghost, I guess. But either way, they don't, you know. What am I trying to say? They don't raise the dead at all. They just summon the dead, which is not banned by the Mages Guild. Order of the Black Robe. No necromancers here, we promise.
You're pathetic.
Okay. Keeping on. I've never understood why there are Daedra in here. Like, how did they get here? Doesn't explode. Okay. But yeah, just like, how did the Daedra get in here? It doesn't make any sense. Especially an actual Dremora. Like, as far as I've ever seen... No, they do. They do. Never mind. I was gonna say they don't, Ooh! They don't leave the... whatever. The, Come on, Andrew. They don't leave the gates, but yes, they do. Alright, we're done here. And I think the smart move would be to just go straight from here to the Necromancer's Amulet. I believe that, and then return both at the same time, rather than returning one at a time, like you're technically supposed to. I believe they even use the word immediately in the quest. Doesn't matter, not gonna. We're back to the outside world. Sorry. I just don't have very much space here. Not that I'm going to have a lot of space in my apartment either. But it's fine. Oh my. You know what? I'll see you guys in a minute. If anything interesting or absolutely gorgeous happens, I will unpause the recording. But until then, I'm going to pause the recording so that you guys can see more, because 12 episodes when the original series was like 4, maybe 5, although I was fast traveling everywhere, is ridiculous. I'll see you soon. Alright. Nothing really interesting has happened. It has been almost a full day. 19 hours of walking and swimming in this direction. I get the feeling I'm about to have to face some goblins. Just a hunch. No? Cool. But yeah, I doubt it'll be very eventful on the way to, on the rest of the way. But I figured less than 1,000 steps to go at this point. You guys can watch. Wizard Tower. No? Huh. Figured I would be able to see it from here. Okay. I like that the names become more, Skyrim-ish. Nordic, I guess. As you go further north. We're almost there. Why is there a cow here? We've made it. Probably a good time to put armor on, huh? Or crash the computer. Either or. You know how it is by now. Alright. Armor, please. Armor. Okay. Now, the second I put it on, they realize there's someone here. Makes sense.
I'll hack you to pieces!
Idiot. I guess I'll take his bow. I'm a terrible archer in this save, but it's better to have a bow just in case, right? Not that it'll do me a whole lot of good in this particular scenario, because
How are you?
they're not going to attack until Karanya does. Unless, of course, I just do
What
this.
did you do that for? You some kind of maniac? Oh!
And I won't be punished because they're not actually mages.
Hello there.
You dare attack me?
Yeah. I don't think I needed more than one, honestly. Just gonna go ahead and make sure that the way is completely clear for my trip back.
What is it? Hey! What did you do that for? You some kind of maniac?
I mean, you just kind of sat there and watched while I got shot, so... Who's the real maniac? This is probably the fastest way. Treasury or state.
Greetings.
Hi.
Back off, I'm warning you!
Sorry.
Go on. Have you heard any word about the other provinces? Nothing. You dare attack me? Stay away. Hey! What did you do that for?
Are these counting as murders? I'm just curious. Yes. Yes, they are.
Better them than me.
Right? That's what I always say.
Hey!
Oh, you too, huh? Oops.
You dare attack me?
No. Who would? Who would dare attack you?
The gods,
do such a thing?
I don't know.
Dare attack me?
How could I? I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Let me through. Let me. I can't get through. I have to go back. Find the other way. That's kind of annoying. Also, by the gods, fairly certain they don't worship the Nine. Fairly certain that necromancy would be frowned upon by anyone who's not Daedra.
Back off, I'm warning you.
I'm sure I'll forgive myself somehow. That's where I just was. So this way. Or not. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down the hill, now I got glue on my hands, and I got records on my fingers. Records on my fingers, I got records on my fingers, and I just can't stop. I can't stop, I got a platypus controlling me. I got a platypus controlling me when it let me sum it up. It was a strange set of circumstances. I fell down the hill, I got glue on my hands, now I got records on my fingers, and I just can't stop. Well, I would if I was able. There's a platypus controlling me. He's underneath the table. Oh, yeah.
Dare attack me?
I need to start carrying torches. I feel like that would prove useful.
Hi. Hey, what did you do that for?
I'm working with the necromancers. Whee!
You dare attack me?
I must kill all of the Mages Guild because I am a necromancer now.
What is it?
Back off! I'm warning you!
Well, this is quite a surprise. I thought you were Traven's lapdog, doing whatever he said. And yet, here you are. Good that you've finally seen the light. The cause will benefit from your assistance.
I'd like the amulet, please.
What? You're here to take it back to Traven? Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you're in over your head. I don't answer to Traven. I heed only the word of Manimarco. When he has the amulet, his power will be increased, and Traven will be helpless to stand in his way. You, I'm afraid, won't be standing at all. I promise I'll make this quick. I'd like to have you mostly intact, so Manimarco can suck the marrow from your bones.
Gross. Wow. That was not as fun as usual. Or, I shouldn't say fun. It was never fun. That was not as... Oh, I see. Difficult as it was before. She kind of just got stuck in the door. Well, I've already cleared the place of the mages, so let's just head out. Also, I believe they'll be labeled and dressed as necromancers now. At least that's how it was before. They're dressed as them, but they still are labeled as mages. Do I have any torches? Probably not, right? No. I have a spoon. It'd be fun to be able to attack with a spoon. A fork. Poor big head. The fork. I keep forgetting about that. And I don't remember how to leave. Here we go. Yep. Cool. Why was she naked? I didn't take her robes. Less than 2,000 steps. We'll turn this into Traven, both of the things, and then we'll call it a day. And then 1-2 more episodes at most, and we'll be done with the challenge. Gotta go back down the mountains, though. Seriously, why are there cows in the snow? Snow's not good for cows. We having fun. I'm just admiring the... Did you guys know I think this game looks really, really good? I bet you didn't realize that I thought that. Now you know. The mods so far, by the way, in case anyone was curious, here we are on day 4, and the game has not been broken open yet. Bethesda is not providing tools like they usually do. Probably because they just don't know how with Unreal Engine. So the game hasn't been broken open yet, but people have found that the file types are the same, ESP and ESMs. So they're just trying to figure out if they can port old ones and potentially start developing mods in Oblivion and then just porting them from there to the remaster. Or something, you know? Just some way to mod this game, because it's an Elder Scrolls game, and Elder Scrolls games are made significantly better by their community mods. Which is why the multiple times Bethesda has been like, ooh, we can charge for the mods the community makes. People have felt pretty betrayed. But, you know, by the time this comes out in like a week and a half, that could easily have, this game could have been broken way open by then. So that's something. Rude. There's the wizard tower. I guess I was too far west. I will say, with how gorgeous the game is, I don't think they quite understand how reflections work. Some of the reflections are perfect. Others make absolutely no sense. It's not Oznot, it's Zonot? Okay, don't do that anymore, I guess. No. Guys, my screen just went black. Fatal error. Okay. Don't dolphin jump. Got it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna let my CPU calm down, and then in the next one we will start with my report to Traven. I imagine I'm gonna have to start back at where we met Karanya and go from there. So, yeah. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon. Of course. Go bye.